inform you about my favorite Cajun dish, the gumbo. I will tell you how the gumbo came about and how it has evolved into what it is today. I will also teach you how to cook a gumbo and how to make it your own and how to add your own ingredients. Gumbo is a very good example of the melting pot nature of Louisiana. The name gumbo derived from a West African word for okra, which is probably why okra is used in gumbo soup today. The use of filet came from the Choctaw Indians, and the use of a roux came from the French. A professor from the University of Louisiana Lafayette found that the first documented references to a gumbo dates back to the turn of the 19th century. Although ingredients may vary from gumbo to gumbo, every gumbo is delicious. Today, people are very familiar with two kinds of gumbo. You have the chicken and sausage gumbo and the seafood gumbo. Now, I will teach you how to make a basic sausage and chicken gumbo. Your first step is to have a pot. Of course, you need a pot. A good gumbo pot is tall and deep. You need to be able to hold about 6 quarts of liquid maybe. It depends on how big your gumbo is. So this is my gumbo pot. Your second step would be your ingredients. You need 2 pounds of chicken breast and 2 pounds of andouille or smoked sausage, but this is andouille. You need oil, flour, 2 large onions, and 4 quarts of water, give or take, and filet. Once you have all your ingredients, it's time to cook. So, I start out by cooking my chicken breasts first because I put them in the oven. I season them up a little bit, cut them up, stick them in the oven for 350 just until I'm ready for them. Then I dice my onions because I want to put them on the side for my roux. Get them diced up, slice up my sausage, and I'm ready for the roux. The roux is the most important step. The roux is your flour and your oil in the pot. You heat it up to about, I guess, a medium temperature. You put your flour and your oil, and you stir constantly. I use a wooden spoon because it does not burn or melt, and it usually doesn't mess up your roux. So wooden spoons are the best, or you can use a spoon with a flat bottom because you want to scrape the bottom and make sure it doesn't burn. So, cooking your roux. The key, stir constantly until it gets, I like to let my roux get to about peanut butter stage. It looks like peanut butter. Then I add my onions. Add your diced onions, and I stir them in too, constantly usually, until they're clear. You want them to be clear. So, after that step, I add my chicken, which I take out the oven because it was just kind of starting to cook. It's not cooked all the way, but add your chicken and your sausage. Stir it up, let it brown a little bit in the roux, get all good and stuff. Then, when you feel like it got brown enough, you add your water. I add a little bit water at a time, stir, see how thick it is, and then stir again until it's the consistency you want. Then, I usually let it cook for about 40 to 45 minutes with the water. Then, after it cooks for 45 minutes, I taste. That's when I add my salt and pepper, whatever I want to put in there for taste. And I let it cool up a little bit, and I add my filet. Filet is a very important ingredient in gumbo, I believe, because it helps to thicken up your gumbo, and it gives it that gumbo flavor. So, at this point, you have a nice big pot of gumbo. Gumbo can be served over rice, usually. Pretty much it's only served over rice. And I know my family likes to have a side of potato salad with their gumbo, which is very good. So, this is our very basic gumbo. Once you master the basic gumbo, you can add any meat you want, seafood, any meat you would like to make it your own. And I hope you enjoy my very quick, easy lesson how to cook a gumbo. Don't be afraid to try this at home. It's very easy. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Good luck with your cooking.
You said like, what's her name? Paula Dean or
Good.
Lindsay